Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
That's good.
Yeah. Guma just kind of stepping into that one, and Barrel's immediately there to punish him. He did go for the greedier Smolder start, which is the non-Doran's Ring and Q start, as BDD is in a lot of trouble. Oh, he's just dead. Okay, that was quick. Owner comes up, clears the top side of
Sums available, whereas the same can't be said for Guma and Keria. Yoshik trying to fight Owner here. I don't know about that one.
Owner doesn't have Smite, but certainly Owner is in a much better spot health-wise versus Pioshik. Although Barrel is trying his best to try to zone him away as Pioshik has to flash, but now the hook comes in and Guma's over the wall. Deft is in some trouble as one auto will get it done. Pioshik is super low as well. Oh God, I wanted this game to be more competitive. Not like this. 3 kills into the hands of T1 in the bottom lane and 3 minutes into the game.
Because Keria has a death.
Yeah, it's like, huh, where did that death come from? Wasn't from the fight.
That is peak storytelling from our observer team there from the LCK.
Thank you, Jonah Strong.
Him and the boys, they do a great job. We get to talk about that now, because this game, Valdez, it's not looking so good. This is not my telecom war.
Yeah, settled, which is Q first, not going W to help out in the lane, not going Doran's Ring, and he gets away with it with flying colors. Now, Keria might not get away from this one, as he will have to sacrifice himself to try to keep Guma alive, which he will do. Nice little gank set up here by the side of KT.
This is how the comeback starts, Valdez. That's what this game is in service of now, as we do give Pioshik an early kill. Ruben obviously going to skill really, really nicely. Utilize the counter matchup is quite cool. Pioshik, you're a level down, but Barrel is there.
He's got Barrel this time, and you know what? Owner's in a lot of trouble, as he does have his flash, uses his ult. On top of that, he's going to Q over the wall, and he holds on to his flash. Doesn't even have to use it, as BDD will have to divide away from Keria, who's being very annoying there.
For KT, and one more pick might be enough to start equalizing this goal score.
Oh boy. Well, we got Deft in a lot of trouble. He's going to run forwards because he can't run any other way.
Well, there was
Faker's going to pick up that kill.
It was just not the one we wanted.
They just need early game wins in terms of the early trades that have gone their way.
Owner going to pick this up without any issue. She mentioned Valdez. Zay's standing guard. It's also the mid lane prio still available. Do you think Pioshik was
30? Although there's the wave going into Zeus. And he doesn't seem to care because the rest of the map is winning for the side of T1, and they will take down a second Drake as well.
What's it going to be here?
Ocean Soul.
No.
Oh, Chemtex.
Hey!
Sorry,
yeah.
Yeah.
Valdez.
Yeah.
That's really what we're looking towards.
Generally, the team with Smolder is trying to hold on and not lose the Chemtex Soul,
well,
or the Soul at all.
I need some leeway.
Uh-oh, we got Perfect in a lot of trouble here. He's being CC'd to death, and he will get his hop off and immediately get ulted in the face. Doesn't even bother flashing.
Something, Valdez.
Yeah. Chemtex. It was all right. We do have Pioshik looking for a little charge on into the mid turret. We're not going to see any Cuz maneuvers as he is. But yeah, KT is going to set up for this objective. We do see that T1 are hanging around. Barrel is very much behind enemy lines.
They don't know.
They do not know about this, but now they're going all in onto Owner. Gets knocked over the wall, but his ult back over, still goes down though. Very nice snipe here from Deft, but BDD is in an awful spot in the front line and was in a lot of trouble. Perfect in the mini-gnar as a 3-man knockout comes in from Keria as he knocks Deft straight into the danger zone. At the same time, Keria really shoring up the end point of that fight. And now KT is just on the run away from this tiny little dragon that is getting very fed. Already 163 stacks now as Keria is looking for a bit more. Not going to hit the knock-up at the end of this fight, but still a winning fight for T1 as Faker will take a mid-tier 1 potentially.
Some serious few remaining damage sources because BDD already went down and because Perfect came into that fight as mini-gnar and was blown up relatively early. So that 1-2 of Zeus and Keria and the way that they used their CC gonna mean a big win for T1.
Yeah.
They get soul point here. Things are looking dire, Feldes.
And you know why BDD was out of position is because he...
Mega Narbar actually not looking too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty well timed, but look at the damage that's coming out already on Apyoshi. He just gets caught out in the front line as Bob will be called down on top of Def, but we do have Owner in a lot of trouble. They do isolate him and essentially see him to death. He was not able to flash out of that one. And now T1 have to reconsider their options here in a 4.
Does almost have teleport, but not quite have it available, and looks like T1 decide the better of it. Although, I'm not sure. No, TP getting, or back rather getting cancelled. Owner's on his way back.
Now let's see how this one goes.
Mega Cone.
Will they even try to steal it away? There's a kind of half-hearted cue from Zeus, but yeah, now they're just gonna run towards the Baron and threaten it at least.
Don't know. They have zero idea.
But they gotta know. I mean, there's...
But can they move in? The Vision Cone gonna let them know.
They're gonna move in together as a team. Look at Carrier's position. He's gonna be spotted. He gets out of that back line. Deft is in a lot of trouble. They dive very deep for him as Mob will help out, but they don't take out Deft just yet. But it is going to be him eventually going down. BDD does have some nice damage in that back line, but now he's all alone here. Zeus getting pretty low, but BDD will eventually get executed as Smolder. Guma will pick up the triple, as Perfect is the only one left alive, and he will just run away, sadly.
Carrier with the setup there, gets on top of Deft. Deft doesn't get to play the game, and this is why we mentioned maybe it's a Kench angle, because otherwise it becomes so incredibly hard to play out to actually get anything going there. T1, they give up the... Yes, they're Smolder, the Baby Elder Dragon breathing fire down their base. Yes, there is a Fat Cassante in this game who we haven't even really talked about, which, remember a week and a half ago, that was all we talked about.
Smolder entered the scene. Senna Nautilus entered the scene. There were other OP things to talk about. But I do think that the draft has come back to bite KT a couple times, but T1 have also played very nicely in these 2 games with what they have been given. A lot of power picks is what they have been given. Vi was on.
Guma's ult is down. Maybe that's enough. No, it's not. They're gonna give it up. It's just Chemtech Soul. It's fine. Just get a turret, maybe top. No, that you can't do that. Wave position isn't good. Get Krugs. Get Krugs.
Get Krugs.
Get Krugs.
Hell yeah. Eventually take this one down. They also have 6 Void Buffs, which is actually helping take down the objectives, the structures here, as Beryl is in some trouble. But the damage coming out from Perfect is actually pretty nice, as now we get a big knockup. Immediately Beryl is taken back into that back line as Smolder's just doing way too much here, as Bob will be called down. BDD, though, still alive, looking for his angle. He tries to go for it immediately, just gets bursted down 100-0, as that looks to be the end of the game. BDD tried so hard to find that 1-0 moment like he normally does, but it doesn't look like he was able to do it this time around. Guma just collecting kills. Owner gonna steal that one away. But it looks like T1 has done it, guys. 2-0 on the night, as they will take down the Nexus turrets. And the Nexus in a couple of very one-sided games against their telecom opponents, as they're just having fun with their food here at the end. 2-0 in this series.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.